Welcome back to Subnautica. As you can see, here's my aquarium. I got all the egg hatch creatures inside. Yes, it's been a little while since I've made a new video, as you probably have noticed. I've been waiting for some new things to be added in. We do. We have 2 new Precursor Caverns, warp gate areas, and the prison, the primary research facility down in the lava zone, has had some alterations. I wanted to show you that. And some things have been changed with the Cyclops as well. I noticed when I came in here, I'll show you, this is a brand new base. I had to make a new game recently too, because my eggs down in the primary research facility were not showing up. It might have been because I hatched them. It could have been the situation, and once you hatch them, they disappear, and there was nothing there, considering that they're not finished yet. So there was no hatched emperor babies or anything like that. And we're on 48502 in experimental. I just noticed this bug right here I got to report. This has been happening a lot lately. You have a reefback in your aquarium, and after a while of swimming around here, they just like come down here and slam into the bottom of the tank and just stay there. I don't know what's going on with that. And don't ever come up here by accident and release one. That was a joke. Yesterday I came up here and I released them, and if you do, try not to do it near a wall. I had a major problem happen with that. I don't remember looking up. Maybe I was. I could have sworn I was like this and I released him. Somehow he got stuck up here in the roof. I couldn't get him out, and he caused considerable amount of breaches all over this area on the 2nd and 3rd floor. Then later, when I was outside, I found him just stationary, floating in the water out there. He wasn't moving. He was still alive, but I don't know what happened. So let's see if I can release him right here. Ooh. Let's try this again. There he goes. And he's falling. Okay, now he's swimming. Alright. And he's diving. Let's see what he'll do. He is a little bit big for the aquarium. He needs to be sized down just like half. You know, he's more like a juvenile here instead of a baby. But, I mean, he's okay. He does take up a lot of room, though. Could be just a tiny bit smaller. Let's see if he slams himself into the floor here. I don't know how long it takes before they start doing it. Oh, well. We'll move on. But I got every egg layer in here, even the spadefish, which does have an egg. I don't think they're out in the environment, though, because the egg looks, again, the same as a reefback. Oh, look at him. Now he's stuck on the side of the aquarium there. But considering that there is a spadefish egg, I decided to put him in there. And I got a crash fish in there, too. He's right there. But here's my new base. I'll go outside and show you what it looks like. The overview. There you go. It's similar in tone as the last one. I discovered the other night when I was working on this, rebuilding everything, that you cannot build one of these MPRs, multi-purpose rooms, off a joint right here. You know, an L bend or a J. I would call it a J. But a J bend, they will not build right here. It's strange. I don't know. I got to report that on Trello. It doesn't make sense. They should be. You should be able to put one right here. I mean, they're not. You can see there's plenty of space right there for one to show. But the only way it would do for me is I had to add this I corridor here, this class corridor, before it'll allow it. A little silly, but it did give me an opportunity to use a T-joint. I haven't used one of those in a while. And I had to extend these out because they wouldn't allow me to put a moon pool right here. Normally when you do a moon pool, it adds a little extra section right here if you're connecting to an eye module. So you'd have like you'd have this little section right here before it connects up. But it wouldn't do it. It would not allow me to do it. And I have a feeling it had something to do with the hitbox off the foundation right here. So that is something else that needs to be looked at. Let's see. Came into the game, found something odd. I gotta test it though. I don't know if you've ever noticed recently, but they made it so if you put the flood lights on your base, they automatically, I mean, you can't put them anywhere else. You can only put them on your base now because they take power from the base to charge them up. They don't have, as you can see, they don't have the battery on them anymore, which is really nice. I like that. But at the same time, it would be cool if you can place them out in the environment, and when you do so, it would have the battery on them. So you could put them in a cave. But we do have the light sticks for those. But the weird thing was, straight that direction is my life pod in the safe shallows. There were the energy beams that normally are connecting these. They were shooting straight into the mountain, both of them. There was these white beams going right through the mountain, and I could swim up here over the ridge right here, and both beams would be they're aiming straight south right at the life pod. They were converging with it. I'm not sure what was going on with that. It's a very weird bug. It might be a save load thing. I have to check that. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Little freeze hiccup there.
Online.
But they fixed it now with the Cyclops. It's much better in here. They've made some changes with they've added an overshield, which you don't really see on here. It would be nice if there was they said it was supposed to be a blue glow or something, but I don't see it on here either. But the overshield, it's there by default. It takes damage above, let's see, the blue area. I'm confused by that. Let me see here. Let me look at my... Alright, here's the health, I guess. I'm not sure about... Excuse me. They had a write-up from the 23rd. It says, any damage taken above that 80%, the blue area will not create damage holes that need to be repaired and will auto-repair itself. If the sub takes damage that goes beyond the blue, that is what's confusing me. Beyond what blue? Then hull damage happens, and you first need to repair that before you can go back to 100% health. It's one of a handful of changes we've done and are doing to make the Cyclops a bit less fragile and not require the player to have to jump out and repair the sub so frequently. But let me back out of here. I'm still confused about the blue though. Other things they've done is minimize bounce back damage, meaning the damage delivered back to the Cyclops when hitting creatures in terrain. Upped minimum mass to deal damage on impact. Medium-sized creatures like sand shark or stalkers no longer deal damage on impact. They fixed the issue with the creature aggression, where it was using the same variable for the Cyclops as other creatures. That was my issue with the Bonesharks, and they don't do that now. You can enter... I could have a bunch of Bonesharks in the environment, and now I can enter the Cyclops, and they will not attack the sub. That was the big problem I was showing before. They ignore you now, which is really cool. Now, if you hit them with a sub, they will attack you. So for example, currently, if you encounter a single bone shark with no other creatures around, the bone shark will have an appropriate aggression level based on your distance and how much noise you are giving off, which is working as intended. However, if another fish happens to be in the area and the bone shark's aggression level was raised towards that creature, and that same aggression level would be counted towards your Cyclops, even if you are only giving off a small amount of noise or really far away, but in range. So we've now separated out the aggression towards the Cyclops from that toward other creatures, which is very, very helpful. And they've completely removed the volumetric lighting from inside the sub, so that should improve visibility when piloting. But when you turn on the lights, where are those? I thought I could turn them on right here. What was the light button? Oh, there they are. It's the right mouse button. I hardly use them. It's still a little foggy, but it is better. Ooh, little hiccup there. Let's see what they've done back here. Still don't have any icons for these. Now, where is it? This docking bay repair module, it works really well. Really well. It's over at Rec 10, which is the Deep Grand Reef. And another place you can find, let's see, it was Rec 10 and Rec 7, the Treasure Path in the south. Both the data boxes there you can find. But if you had a sea moth or Cyclops that's damaged and almost near death, if you dock it in here, it goes back to 100%. Very helpful. Wait a minute. What is that? Huh? Those look like normal power cells. Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind. They are normal power cells. I haven't changed them out. This is a new save. Completely forgot I had put the Precursor ion batteries in my last one. So I haven't done that yet. There's a delay in that when you come into the water. I can't remember if I put that on Trello or not. As soon as I dropped in the water, there should have been a splash, but it's like a second or two delay. They fixed these recently, where normally when you're before you could go out with a pod, one of these cameras, and when you look back at this little socket, there would be one still in there. It's like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be in that location. Guess I already have it out. Alright. Let's move on from that. Now, I'm going to jump. It's a little swim here. I'm going to jump over to the entrance to the Lost River from the northwestern blood kelp. And we'll start from there, and I'll take you down to show you how to get to that Precursor warp gate cavern there. So, see you in a second. Welcome to the northwestern blood kelp. Or northeastern. Let's see. Let me see where the pod is. I'm a little confused. I always considered this to be the northwestern. Life pod is not showing on my view here. Did it turn on? Yeah. Where is it? I'm not seeing its icon. I know it's that direction, but for some reason I'm not seeing it. It should be. Normally it'll show right through the rock, but it's not this time. So I know it's over there. But anyway, there's the life pod when you come to the kelp. Here's the giant cavern, and just head down. I know the Deep Grand Reef is in the southeast. And we got some hiccup going on as the landscape loads. Entering the ghost tree chamber. Now, once you enter, make a right. And stop this loading in the lag. Come around the corner and look for the brine fall here, and you'll find the gate. Put that away. Pass through. There's always a little hiccup when you go through those. It's very Dagobah-ish. Expect Yoda to come around the corner. Lost, are you? And there's the gate up there. It's the same as in the Cragfield. This is all that's different. You walk through there and you go up the little tunnel. Pass into the tree. And there you go. And this gate will be one of the options to leave from the primary research facility, and it'll bring you here. Then you have the Deep Grand Reef and the Koosh that was added in recently. The Koosh, well, it's actually the bulb biome, bulb tree, I guess. They've changed it. It's not Koosh anymore, although it's still considered Koosh. If you were to jump there, you know, with a biome Koosh, but they're now called bulb or bulb trees. They wanted to get away from using the term so they don't get a copyright hit from the makers of the Koosh balls. Now I'm going to jump over to Rec 3, and I'll take you from there to that new cavern, which is very cool looking. Okay, see you shortly. Welcome to Rec 3. Over here in the Koosh biome. They've upscaled. We have a dead bone shark. What the heck killed you, guy? As you can see, they're much bigger. They've upscaled them. Boy, what killed them? We got some hiccuping. Stop that. Something wrong with his neck. They used to be smaller, if you remember. That was not the size that was intended at the beginning. So now they've brought them up. You see one of these going around your base, you get a heck of a size comparison. They're pretty scary now with their size and all. Giant bulb bush. Okay, bulb bush biome. But if you start from the wreck here, and Aurora should be... Let's turn the fog off a second so I can see where I'm at. Okay, there's the Aurora. Just head straight toward the edge of the biome in front of the Aurora. And when you do, you'll come across a large mountain. Landscape floating line there. Should pass over another thermal vent here. Oh, oh. Now why did you disappear? What the heck? Where did that go? We had a landscape loading lag and suddenly it just upped and disappeared on me. That was strange. What would have caused that weird thing? I've never seen that happen before. Okay, let's see. Don't want to go that way. Getting a lot of lag for some reason. Is it over here? I think it might be. Should be going in the right direction. I'm looking for a very large one. It's close to another archway here. It was in the side of the hill. There it is. Haha! Found it! Oh! There's an egg falling right there. See, just look for this big archway over here. I mean, right over there is the edge of the landscape. And when you find that, look up, and you should see the doorway there. Another good indicator is, well, something's going strange with the giant bulb trees. Look at this. We got another one that just upped and vanished on me. Is it still there? No, it's completely gone. What's going on here? There's supposed to be a very large one sitting in this location. Let's go over that one, see if it vanishes. Landscape. Well, he's not the largest one, so he shouldn't disappear. Huh. I'm confused why the giant ones are just suddenly going away. Anyway. Come over to this location, and if you want to know the coordinates, the camera world position is right there. 1378 minus 295 752. Oop. There's no splashdown effect there. This is a really nice location. You don't have to go that way because it's just a drop off. It's an overhang. You can see it right there. I like what they did with these stalactites. Problem is, when you have these, you have stalagmites on the floor. And we're missing those. These don't look right, color-wise. They're too bright compared to those up there. They should be the same color. They look off in hue. But I like this little feature right here. This light that's tumbled down and it's got partially buried in the ground. Come up here, we got the other warp gate. Got some seriously dark caverns. Well, actually they're not as dark right now for some reason. Last time I came in here, which was not too long ago, these were pitch black. They were so black that I had to pull out my light stick just to see what was in there. Of course, there isn't anything. Must be the time of day. I guess at nighttime it gets really dark in there. But those are the two new areas of the game that have been put in. Your different locations that you can jump out to from the primary research facility. Bing back up. A jump swim. That's cool. Oh, they have the... Notice my gloves? Those are the new reinforced suit gloves. They look different than the ones for the radioactive radiation suit. I'm trying to think, and I can't get it out of my mouth. Took a really cool shot of Mesmer attacking a boomerang the other day. It's on my Steam gallery. They have a problem though when it comes to fish, boomerangs mainly. They'll eat eyes in one hit, but boomerangs, which I have reported on Trello, when they kill one, they never eat it. It just floats up to the surface of the ocean. And that shouldn't be. If they're going to eat it, it's like they kill it for fun. Instead of actually eating it for sustenance. Okay, I'm going to now jump down to the antechamber and show you what's going on down there. What is wrong with him? Look at him. He's freaking out. Okay. What's wrong with you, Boney? They've been doing this quite a while lately. I'm not sure why. Huh. He's not... is he dead? He could be. Let's see. Let's say. He could... the way he's floating up could be an indication that he's dead and he's stuck in a bite loop or something. Now, I have witnessed... although I do need to see if I can reproduce it again. I was over in some canyons by Rec 3, and I was watching the Mesmers for almost an hour. Just, you know, it was fun to watch them attack different things. But they're a little OP, especially toward Bonesharks. They can actually kill Bonesharks, and that shouldn't be. That doesn't make any sense. I saw like 1 or 2 Mesmers kill 3 Bonesharks within a very short time span. It's like after 3 hits. Their bites shouldn't even affect a Boney, considering the plating they have on them. So that's a little strange. And that could be the situation with him. Wait, is he dead? We have another dead bone shark. That's what's going on. See, this is what's happening. These Mesmers are killing the bone sharks. That should not be going on, man. Huh. I'm going to take a picture of that so I can add to my card. And there's a lot. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 down there, 5. There's a lot of Mesmers in this one location. But they're like hit fish, man. They're just taking the bone sharks out big time. And I don't get it. Anyway, let's get off that subject. Let's go jump down to the antechamber. So I'll see you there shortly. Welcome back to the primary research facility prison for the Sea Emperor. This is the moon pool, the Aquarium moon pool antechamber. Not anti. As you can see, the lighting and texturing is completely altered. It looks really cool. I love the reflections on everything. Just the colors are just sublime. But I noticed something very strange. Whatever skybox they're using for this room, and the skybox is the reflection you see on everything. That's the same thing you use on all the locations in the game. We have a very unusual image in this skybox, and I can't figure out what it is. It's not Subnautica. Let's see if I can get a... As you can see, there's a tower right there, and there's a tower there. It almost looks like a walkway in between them. And in the background, it's almost like a ramparts in a way. It looks like a castle in the clouds, and I cannot figure out what the image is. Anybody know? What's unusual is it seems to be almost like a plus, because it goes multiple directions. That's a little different. There's another tower there. That's different back there. There's something altered. Let's jump down here. Maybe I can get a better view of it. No? It's very hard to figure out what it is. It would be nice to know. It's not that. It seems to be clearer that way, that's for sure. Huh. But it'd be cool to know what that is. Now, last time I wasn't using this, but it's so much easier until we can actually get a way to unlock it. Shunk. Welcome back to the empty chamber of the prison. That's finally working now. Now, I was reading in the back-end website, they're supposed to, the beam is supposed to be in, going down and hitting the crystal, but it's not showing yet. It must be just in the developers. Let's get rid of that. There it is. As you can see, the life pod is straight up there. This moves now. As soon as you stand on the platform, as soon as you step up here, it comes down. And you can actually grab that. But I did want to do that with you. If I could get up here. Oh, there's a hitbox right here. I cannot climb that. What? That little thing's got a hitbox? Look at that. Huh. I can't. It's a drillable chunk. Okay. Yeah, you can only do it with the drill from the EXO. Then you step off, and it rotates back up. Now, that should be sending a shaft of green light into it, just like in the concept art. I haven't picked this up yet. I did this last time I was in here with you. At the time of the bacterial outbreak and resulting quarantine, all attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine has been unsuccessful. Now, I was reading in what they want to do. Once you hatch the babies, they will be producing enzymes and little globules, and any infected fish in the aquarium, they'll immediately eat those things to be cured, and you can as well. As soon as you eat it, you will be cured 100%. So that'll be very cool to see. Now over here, if you remember last time, this room over here, which is the waterworks, was very laggy, and it still is a little bit, but it's way better now. As you can see, I can actually walk over here without getting any lag at all. Before, it was terrible. I'd have to look down to ground or walk in backwards. They did add a lot of lights in here, as you can see, but they have no sources. I did make a bug report on that. See, it's just like the ghost lamps. They're just coming out of nowhere. There's no lamp model or anything to show what's casting that image. Even that one up there is just, the light is a cone coming out of nowhere. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice those came down on the side before. Oh, it's coming down even further. Huh. Oh, there was this too. They added some lights right here. That's pretty cool. But this light has no source. It should be from the angle that it's shining down. It should be coming straight from that, but it's not. Because this shaft right here is just coming down on that. Little niggles that'll eventually get fixed. I wonder if they fixed this yet. Nope, I can still see down into that area. You can actually see the Emperor stuck in the ground right there. There's the head of it. Oh, whoa. Oh, I didn't notice that. Wow, there's more than one. Okay, so this whole chunk right here is off. I should make a note of that too. While I'm here. Welcome to the waterworks. You remember last time this room was very different looking. It'll be fun to see these get finished. They're going to have fish in them. I know I was reading. There's a hole up there. Why is there a hole in the roof? But they were saying peeper tank. So some of these will have peepers, others will have, I guess, various other fish. There's a was noticing a hole in the roof up here that shouldn't be there. See that? There's a lava lizard floating in the void above this whole aquarium area. Those are the 2 warp gate rooms. I shouldn't even be seeing that. But downstairs, let's see. I swear it got really hot right here. Let's see. Huh. Oh, there it is. Look at that. This is strange. It's really cold right here. And then I hit this zone. And it gets super hot. Why? I'm assuming that this location has not been fixed with temperature yet. Because it still should be that 23 degrees. Because as soon as you hit... Whoa. Man, I got really cold right here. Okay, it's 69 here. 70. As soon as I pass right here, that zone, then it drops down to 11. 10. Wow, it's cold down here. And it starts warming up a little bit as soon as you're down here. Not a lot. But over here, let's see, this zone? Yeah, there's a... You think, there's nothing odd about this. It looks pretty cool. Jump up here. Oh, look! I could see down into the aquarium. And there's the Emperor stuck in the ground. Let's see what daytime. Translate what? Translating alien broadcast warning. Vaccine development program terminated. Oh. Why is that showing now? Huh. That usually shows when I'm up in the moon pool. Wonder why it's doing that now. But this should not be open to the environment. Let's see, where's the eggs? Let me see again. Okay, the eggs are right there. Right where my reticle is. And the warp gate is right there. Huh. I don't want to jump down there because if I fall, I will be walking around on the floor of the aquarium instead of actually swimming. Boy. I need to make a note of that. I should not be doing that. I'm not sure which teleporters. I only know about which ones go to where so far with 2 of them. I think it's this one's active. Let's go up here and look. Oop, a little bit of lag. No, this one is missing its warp gate yet. Okay, so it must be the other room. This one over here. Jump, jump, jump. Look at him. Stuck in the ground in a very strange position. Crazy things. They need their pathing better. Their pathing is very wonky. Yeah, here we go. Insert crystal. Cool. Now, I believe this one goes to the Mushroom Forest. You can find out. Oh, here's that Stargate thing. Puts his hand in first. Little nod to Stargate. A little bit of lag going on there. Loads the environment in front of me. Yep. And as you can see, they fixed the way you come out. Last time I did this, I was showing up on the incline. And it was really messed up. I'd show up and then fall back into the warp again. It was like, it would never let me get into the cavern. This is not right. I hope these get fixed in the very near future. Because the God ray shining through everything, it's just so... It's not pretty. I mean, see, look at that. Huh, suddenly they turned off. So they only happen when you enter the cave from the warp. Oh, okay, well, I'll make a note of that too. But it looks better when they're not showing, as you can see. That's the way it should be. It almost looked like you were underwater when you came into the cavern. Traveling back down. Like he comes out in a run. Which is a little... Wow. I was standing on that? Shouldn't that have been like right here when I came out if I was coming... If I staggered out of the warp, I should be going... Ugh. So I was actually on top of that somehow. It won't let me up there because the hitbox on top is too high. Huh. Anyway. Back down here. And the one over... I think it's that one, that room. Should be this one here. Let me just double check. Since I'm here. Yep. This one, I believe, comes out. See, that was the mushroom. This one comes out. Oh yeah. Down to the secondary research facility in the Lost River. I think it's been a while since I jumped to it, but I believe that's where it took me last time. Hey, unlock the doors. Let me in. Boom. Let's head down into the aquarium real quick. There's not much more to show. I just want to give you a little... He needs to dive in, and he's doing that run jump instead of actually diving in. Everywhere else in the game he would dive, but I guess they haven't added that. Visitors, welcome to my tank. Would you like some eggs? I have some down below. Come, follow me. Dive this way. Come this way. They fixed these recently. Actually bigger now than they were before. They were a lot smaller. And they had a texture problem on them. Here's my eggs that were not showing in my previous save. Just like before. Oh, I haven't scanned this in a while. Where's it? Oh, that one. The incubator. Oh, there is one room I haven't been in yet. I haven't taken you to, and last time you were saying I missed some things in there. But I'll go there now in a minute. I'll go there now in a minute. They covered up the gate back here. This will be your exit once you get cured of the enzyme. Oh. Why is she laying... Huh. I guess a delayed reaction there. I just left the eggs, and but as you can see, you can actually clip through here. Oh, really? Fuel scans indicate this warp gate has not been active since the facility was abandoned. It's likely served as an access point to the surface of the planet. It's much too small. Yeah. I did take it before. I put a crystal in here, and it took me to the cannon. So that's where it will take you. But I'm not going to say how you access the gate. I'll leave that for later. Later that sand won't be... You won't be able to clip into it like that. You're not supposed to be able to do that anyway. That's a bug. minor one, but it's a bug. Oh, there was... I don't know if... I didn't show you this. I found this the other day. There's a little Easter egg in here. Well, it's not technically an Easter egg, but it's a nice little hidden feature. If you come into the tank and go down this little canyon on the side here, you find a nice little cave that continues to go down for a little ways. It's a cool little area. It goes pretty deep, too. It doesn't really serve any... Very life forms underscoring outside of biome conditions. Fertilizing and pruning vegetation may be offsetting this environment deficit. Huh. Interesting. Well, you get a message for coming down here. But look at these. They're shorter versions. It almost looks like smaller versions. I mean, there's no real reason to come down here. It's just a nice little cave. A little too murky, though, but would be nice to have an incentive to come down here. Something to find, maybe something to scan, some precursor technology of some type. Give a reason to come into this area. Does that come out the same location? Yes, it does. And it comes around. Out again. Oh, that was weird. Look at that. Lights off. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can do that. I want to see that again. If I can get it to stop. There it goes. Oh, I see. They just darken the environment. Okay. I thought the lights turned off there for a moment. Okay, let's head back up to the antechamber. I keep saying anti. It's anti. 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 Anti! Oh, Auntie! Oh, Andy! Now, the only way to get out of this tank, unfortunately, is right here. They need a ladder or something. You have to climb it and grip it. There we go. Oop. I guess those bubbles. Now, there was a warp gate at the rear of the aquarium down there that, for some strange reason, takes you out up there. There's no reason for it. I believe they said they were going to cut that off because it's just pointless. Because if you appear up there and try and jump down, you get hurt. Plus, you don't need a warp gate up to get back up here. You can just swim and climb out, as you saw me do. Unlock doors. Unlock doors. Now, the room I forgot to go into was up here, at the top of the ramp. The laboratory, as they're calling it. Or is it the lavatory? This is the room with the eggs. They added this one recently. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite. Yeah, but they haven't finished the entire room. They did change this up. I'm assuming they're going to have a dead sea emperor baby in here, and that's probably... It just looks like that's going to be the case. Like these things are studying it. They haven't had anything in here yet. They got the same egg as you just saw over there, just put in here and turned. Yeah, they have the same egg again. What's that? Looks like a piece of sand. Huh. Strange. Need to have a different type of egg. Each of these, I thought every one of these was going to have a different egg development stage. You're going to have a small, then large, then opening, and then fully opened or something like that. Of course, you got to take in consideration that one too. So hopefully that'll be the case in the near future. Some of you were pointing out last time I was in here, there was a dead sea emperor baby floating up here in the ceiling. I did not even see it. Had to go back and look at my own video, which I'm assuming this is where that was supposed to be. Look around the room here, make sure I don't miss anything this time. Nope. No dead babies floating in the world. Yep, it's coming down. It's coming down. It looks like a Nostromo leg. The ship from Alien. Sort of looks like the leg that comes down in a way. Actually, it looks like the front of the Nostromo. If you take away that one right there, it sort of looks like the Nostromo. That's it. Oh, forgot. It's not it. They did add 2 little animations to some artifacts here. The little ghost cube here opens up and floats when you get near it. Closes back up. And this one here. Neat little effect. I would like to see this one actually follow you. That'd be really interesting. It's like you come up, it opens up, and then follows. If you move around the little display here, he'll keep an eye on you from every direction, like it's tracking you. Every one of them should have some type of animation. What is that? I see like a haze right here along the back of it. It's almost like it's clear, but at a certain angle, like right there. It is. Huh. Look at that. See that blue line right there? It's clear. The back of it is, it's like it's got a shield around it. I didn't even notice that until now. Like an energy shield. Huh. Not sure what this is. Is it a big die for playing role-playing games for them? I did scan it, but I can't remember which one that was. Decoration. So it's hard to tell what's what here because they all say alien relic. There's no difference between them. So you have to click through them just to find out what's what. I can still see the environment out there. I forgot how close can you get before it disappears. Let's see. Right here. 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 God, I can get close. There. Like, right there. So if you're level with the back of the case here, then you can see back and forth. Shouldn't do that. Same thing happens up there in the doorway when you're inside this location. Watch. Let's see if we can do it. There. Now it's black. So if any sea dragon or any creature that swims by outside of the base, you'll see them in the doorway there. I already reported that. They haven't added any animations to these yet. Still need a swarm of nanobites. Nanobites? Nanobots in here. Nanobots will bite you. I think this is the case with, or is it the one over there? Is there a clear one over there? Yeah, it's that one back there in the rear. I forget what was supposed to be in this, other than just being empty. I'm not sure what would be done with this one. It still looks like something from Mortal Kombat. Maybe the eyes should glow or something. This one should definitely light up the middle or something like that. Maybe it can rotate. You know, it looks like it would rotate. Alright, that's it. I will end the video here. And I'll see you again when I have more cool things to show off. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.